living in a small apartment complex in Lewiston. It was also income-based. Of course, every year when I would get my raise at work, my rent would go up, and then I was getting to the point where I was pretty close to paying what I could be on a mortgage. So it was, that was the time when I really started looking into it, looking into my possibilities.
Good.
I didn't. I actually had started the process of looking into buying a home, and at the time learned that I could probably afford something around $65,000, which, isn't going to buy you much of a home. It's going to be a fixer-upper, which I didn't have the skills to fix. So no, at that point, when I started looking into it, I thought, it really was going to be something that I wouldn't be able to do until maybe I had a partner and a second income, because at the time I was a single mom. Home ownership, knowing that I could possibly afford to get into a home. That and the fact that doing it myself, and the equity that I was going to have in the end. I was excited about it. My concern was because it was designed more for families and you had to have 2 volunteers and I was single. That was my concern, was how am I going to rally the help that I need? That's a lot to ask somebody that's not going to get anything in the end, other than the satisfaction of knowing they helped me. And at that point, that's when I kind of brought the idea to my friends and family and said, here's what I'm thinking about doing. Here's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need help from people to help me build. I'm going to need, daycare, somebody to watch my child. It's a big commitment for, a lot of people. And I was lucky enough to have the support of enough people. So it wasn't too much of a burden on any one person. They really all rallied and helped me out. They were very helpful. We were able to ask lots of questions. Some of them, obviously couldn't be answered until you're going through it. But everybody at Community Concepts was pretty candid. They didn't sugarcoat it. They told us it's going to be hard. And halfway through, you're going to wonder, what did I get myself into? And you sit back and go, yeah, sure, right. This will be a piece of cake. But everything they said was true.